CSNWashington.com.
Now Wall gets it past, lays it up and in! Tremendous shot by John Wall.
CSNWashington.com.
Number 17, Chantilly hosting Herndon with first place in the Concord District on the line. It was billed as the biggest game of the year, and it certainly lived up to the hype. Austin Hamilton came in averaging just a shade under 24 points a game, but was held to just one field goal in the first half. The Hornets trailed 10-5 after one, but opened the second quarter on an 11-3 run after this three-pointer by freshman Dorian Johnson. Chantilly comes right back, though. Matt Stevens takes the ball from the wing and calmly sinks the floater. Crusaders up 24-22 at the half. Chantilly came in with a huge size advantage, and they start to impose their will in the third. Jake Wiegand slams home the easy deuce, but at 6'9", the big man also shows he has a sweet stroke from the outside. He would finish with 12 points. But the Hornets stick around. Hamilton finally gets a jumper to fall, and we're tied at 41 heading into the fourth. And the Hornets high squad is beginning to sense an upset. Herndon down 3, but not for long. Jonathan Beltran knocks down his fourth trifecta of the night, and we're tied at 50. Moments later, Patrick McLaughlin draws his fourth charge of the game. Chantilly 7-footer John Manning heads to the bench with foul number 5. Now, under a minute left, Wiegand tries to set up on a block, but loses the ball out of bounds. Herndon can't take advantage, though, because Beltran gets called for steps, and the ball goes right back to Chantilly. Now we're tied at 53. The Chargers have a chance to win it now. They spread the ball around the perimeter. Trey Huelskamp loses the ball. It somehow winds up in the hands of Riley McKenzie. He launches a prayer from just inside of half court and bangs it home. The Herndon fans go absolutely nuts. Take another look. Herndon pulls off the stunning 56-53 upset in dramatic fashion. And if that name, Riley McKenzie, sounds familiar, it's because he's the son of former Redskins offensive lineman Riley McKenzie. The leather echo of boxing gloves resonates across culture and religion.
Boxing is a one-on-one sport. It's just like living. When the kids go out in the street, he's by himself. Well, it's the same thing with boxing. When the bell rings, you're by yourself.
The discipline and work ethic boxing breeds serves as a cornerstone for tolerance.
We're reaching out, hopefully, to not only impact the lives of the people in our community, also that the kids can get an education and see how much alike we all are.
Nice. Do it again.
The first annual Belfast Beltway Boxing Classic is uniting kids from Northern Ireland and Washington, D.C. for an exhibition bout.
I think it's the first time Muslims actually left the Belfast area, and they're so excited. I think it's better than Christmas for them, actually.
Far better than Christmas, show us.
They'll be able to share camaraderie, see other people from other countries. It's just a wonderful thing for the sport.
The kids from Northern Ireland, many of whom have never left their own neighborhoods, are getting a chance to learn and grow, both inside and outside of the ring.
Where we come from, Northern Ireland, a lot of conflict over the troubles of Catholic and Protestant. So we've actually got kids from both communities here, Catholic and Protestant. So it's actually, they're building a friendship outside boxing now too. So it's actually a lot more than just boxing.
Everyone is here for the main event, and the handpicked group from D.C. is brimming with confidence.
All my guys are quite a few notches above them all.
And if the ferocity in which the matches were decided mirrors what happens in the ring, Fight night will be well worth the 3,000-mile plus trip. Change is defined as to undergo a transformation, transition, or substitution. With the new coach and general manager, brand new red, white, and blue uniforms, and plenty of different faces on board, the Washington Mystics have retooled the entire organization since tying for the best record in the Eastern Conference last season.
Sports, like life, the only constant is change. But I think for people on the outside, it's more of a change than for us, because I have been here for the past 2 seasons. So, I do have a relationship with the core.
I think she just brought a new energy, a new style, and she's really passionate about us. We know that, she cares about all of us and wants us to win and us to be happy, and she's very positive.
The Mystics lost 4 of their top 8 scorers from last season's squad and will be without forward Monique Curry, who suffered a season-ending knee injury earlier this spring. But they hope to offset her loss with the return of 4-time All-Star Elena Beard, who missed all of 2010 with an ankle tendon injury.
It's been pretty good. Like I said, it's a process. I can tell you the first day I was beyond nervous. Just getting back out here with everyone, but I thought my teammates did an unbelievable job of just making me feel comfortable.
In Beard's absence, Crystal Langhorne led the Mystics in scoring and was second in the league in double-doubles. But this year, she has her eyes set on something bigger. Well, Crystal, 2 years ago, you won the league's most improved player. Last year, you made your first All-Star team, so that means this year you're going to win the MVP, right?
I don't want to say that, but I just want to I'm just hoping I'm improving this season again, and that's what I'm trying to do. Every season get better.
Langhorne also told me that the biggest difference between this season and last season isn't the new jerseys, the new coach, or the new faces on board, but it's expectations. Nobody expected them to win the Eastern Conference last season, and she knows that this year, they won't be able to fly under the radar. Last time these two met, Bishop McNamara put off their first win at Gonzaga in 6 years. How's it going, folks? I'm Brian Jackson, and welcome to High School Hoops on CSNWashington.com. Tonight, we've got your rematch, with the Eagles looking to avenge that early season loss and solidify themselves as one of the top 2 teams in the WCAC. Gonzaga head coach Steve Turner said that in the first meeting, McNamara played like they just wanted it more. The Mustangs crowd was amped, and boy were they treated to a gem by one of the area's most dangerous scorers in Marcus Thornton. The 6'3" guard came in averaging a hair over 22 points per outing, and he was feeling it from the outset, getting the nice shooter's bounce with a tough fadeaway. Then, later in the first quarter, he shows his ability to get to the rack. Thornton scored 7 of Bishop Mac's first 9. Final moments of the opening quarter, DJ Fenner makes a nice couple of moves along the baseline and sinks the step-back three-pointer. We're tied at 17 after 1. Second quarter now, Mustangs on the break. Listed at 5'8", what Ibn Muhammad lacks in size, he makes up for in quickness. Nasty hesitation dribble and finish here. Then it's Thornton back to putting in work. The William & Mary recruit was just on fire in the first half. He nails this one from about 5 feet behind the three-point arc. He had 16 through 2. But the Eagles wouldn't go away. Chris Jenkins, he corrals the air ball and goes back up for the deuce. Then, next time down the floor, the 6'6", 250-pounder shows off a sweet touch from the outside, but Gonzaga trails 35-34 at the half. Now, the Mustangs fans look pretty confident right there, but would it last? Coach Jenkins said that at the half, he told his team, get the ball into the paint. And that's exactly what they did. Nate Britt sinks the floater, and the inside-outside game worked like a charm. Jenkins drains the jumper as the Eagles begin the third quarter on a 10-2 run. It was a lead that they would never relinquish. Thornton equaled his season high of 34 points, but shot just 10 of 27 from the field as Gonzaga returns the favor by winning on Bishop Mac's home court. 73-65 is the final.